Hey guys, Brian Delivers here. I'm returning to you for the decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1, section 2 video. And I hope you enjoyed the first section of the video or whatever that I just finished up on, because this is the final part to it, the final section of it. So I'm going to be discussing from 10 to 12 what the last three movies I'm going to be talking about are on this list for the decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1, section 2 video, and let you know my thoughts on it. So let's dive into this decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1, section 2 video. Now, at number 10, we have Turning Red. Now, I was a little cringing at the beginning of the movie because I wasn't sure if it was going to pick up later on, but it did, and it surprised me. It's about this girl who apparently has this sort of reddish beast inside her, a red beast inside her, and it's some kind of creature that's a red beast, but she has to control it, and the only reason why she doesn't control it very well at the beginning is because it's brought on by stress and anger, mostly anger, I believe. So when she's mad, she just turns into that thing. So it's pretty freaky. And yeah, the movie depicts a lot of interesting moments in the movie, meaning it's her family has to be the one to help her with control and tame this beast or whatever. I guess you could say, like, keep it under control by a certain thing to help her get it under control. But then she later on decides she wants to keep the beast and use it for, I guess, to kind of keep it in control or whatever. Or whatever. It's like someone with a certain thing or whatever. I can't explain what, but yeah, we all have demons inside us, I guess you could say. But this movie had a cringy start, but then picked up later on in the movie, and I was a little surprised. And I was like, okay, this is not as bad as I really thought it was going to be. So at number 10, I picked Turning Red. Alright, at number 11 is X. It's actually a movie about pornography, of course, where they're trying to make a porno movie. But then it turns into a slasher thriller kind of movie, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? This is like Murder Fest 2022, I guess you could say. But porno wise, it was weird, but it was a pornographic movie, so to those that uh, are under the age of 17, please don't watch this video, because I will explain my good moments and my decent moments about the movie. Because the decent moment about the movie was the script didn't execute too bad, but I guess there were some plot holes in the movie that I had a problem with. The one scene I didn't like in the movie just kind of brought the rating down quite a bit, but the rest of the movie didn't do that bad, honestly. It turned from making a pornographic movie for these six people trying to, three girls and three guys trying to make a pornographic movie. One's the director, one's the assistant or whatever, and the other one is the guy that's, you know, well, kind of uh doing that thing or whatever, doing the action scenes or doing the scenes for the porno movies and all that. And the girls are doing those too as well. So, and one of them's is a girl that's holding the mic stand and also just recording what they're doing and saying in the mic and all that. So it's this movie was back in the 1980s, I believe, if I remember correctly. But honestly, I was shocked with that it did a 360 on me, and also just the plot twisted when they were getting murdered, and I was like, what the fucking shit is this movie? So the movie surprised me, and then there was a scene that I kind of cringed at and was like, no, 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 please don't show that shit. But you'll see it when you watch the movie. The DVD is coming out in 20 days from now, which is May 24th. So, yeah, it's a decent movie. It's just weird, honestly, but because it's a porno movie, then turns into a slasher movie. Slasher slash murder kind of movie thing where someone's killing people and all that. So it's pretty fucking weird. So at number 11, I picked X. And finally, at number 12 is The Lost City. The Lost City has Sandra Bullock and Channing Tatum in it. And honestly, I wasn't hating this movie that much, but I think the ending to it kind of disappointed me a bit with how it was turning out. And Daniel Radcliffe's character kind of bummed me out a bit with how he was portraying his character. Abigail something is what his name was. I can't remember what, but he had a fucking girl's name, and I was like, oh my god, really? I was like, who calls a guy Abigail? Honestly, that's pretty cringy right there. That's off to a cringy start for a character's name. So I think they ran out of what they were going to title it. We've seen movies like this before with Treasure Islands, other things like that. But yeah, this movie did decent because of the chemistry and the humor between Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock. It was kind of a little bit funny, honestly, and entertaining at times. But Daniel Radcliffe and some other actors kind of bring the rating of the movie down a bit. Some of the performances are okay, but the script is kind of decent. So, in my opinion, I think I gave it a 7 out of 10. But at number 12, I picked The Lost City. That is going to be it for section 2 of this decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1 video. Comment below and let me know what your decent to good movies are of 2022 so far if you have a list for them. If you have a list for movies that you've seen that you think are decent to good in your opinion, comment below and let me know what you guys think of this list and your own list if you have one. And if you enjoyed this decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1, section 2, section 1 and 2 videos that I did for you guys today, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can to support the channel. Like I said, it wasn't going to be a very long video. Well, maybe close to 10 minutes, but yeah, I was able to find one of the new albums for May 6th, and that's Simple Plan's new album, Harder Than It Looks. So you'll definitely be seeing a album review pretty soon for it. I don't know how soon. I gotta listen to the album and see what I think of it. So you'll be seeing that album review sometime today. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this decent to good movies of 2022 so far, part 1, sections 1 and 2 videos. Keep in mind I did the best I could to make them as good as possible. I'll have another review coming out soon, and it is going to be for the Simple Plan album that I'm going to be reviewing. So stay safe, take care guys, and as always, I'll see you in my next review.